Question 16. You are thinking of conducting a one-sample t-test about a population mean using 0.05 significance level. Which of the following statements is correct? So let's talk about that. It's a one-sided. You can carry out the test only if the population standard deviation is known. Not necessarily true, because remember, if we have a good data to work with, not too skewed or outliers, or we just have a large enough sample size, we're okay. You can carry out the test if a graph of the data shows no strong skewness regardless of sample size. Well, that's not true. I mean, if you have a graph of the data showing no strong skewness regardless of sample size, you could have an issue where there might be an outlier still, even though there's no strong skewness. If you have an outlier, that throws your numbers off, so that's no good. You can safely carry out the test if there are no outliers, regardless of sample size. Well, it's kind of like the last one. You can have skewness without outliers, right? You can have a graph look like that, and maybe there's no outliers, but it's still strongly skewed. You can safely carry out the test if your sample size is at least 30. That's true, so that's going to be your answer. You should not carry out the test if the sample size does not have a normal distribution. Again, that's not true. The sample can be skewed or whatever. If it's at least 30, it doesn't really matter. But the key is you got to have at least 30. And if you have at least 30, it doesn't matter anything else. You're good. So it's going to be D.